on Twitter an hour ago. Benjamin Albright, friend of the program, breaking news. The Chicago Bears have decided, yes, he's number one. He's going number one, that being Caleb Williams to the Chicago Bears circa the 2024 NFL draft. We all assumed it was a done deal, and Albright confirming it. And I think, again, to our earlier conversation, Bo Brock puts a ticking timeline on Justin Fields' tenure in Chicago. The more this news is out there, the more you got to assume that it expedites a deal. And then the Bears can spend the next 2 months scouting the rest of the picks in their draft. And this is all but, precursor to April.
Yeah, it adds to your confidence level, right? And Benjamin's been on this thing the last couple of years and has been really spot on as far as who's going where and which teams are interested in which prospects. So your confidence level as far as having one of the three teams in front of you go quarterback. So now we're on to Washington. I'd love to see a confirmation of, which team the Commanders are going to fall in love with. We're kind of reading the tea leaves a little bit. They want a mobile quarterback, and both the next two prospects are pretty mobile, but one more so than the other, and Jaden Daniels over Drake May. And then the true wild card in New England at 3, you need some sort of confirmation. I think that third overall selection is going to be a quarterback before, we start printing up Marvin Harrison Jr. jerseys officially here in the desert.
Albright then expanding on what could be in store for picks 2 and 3. He says, "Don't."
Why'd you let me just drone on about it?
No. He does. He didn't confirm anything. Anything. But here's what he did say, because he was responding to Trevor Woods, who is, I think, a Michigan Wolverine reporter, saying that J.J. McCarthy could enter the top 3, which I don't know about that, and I don't think I love that from the grand scheme of. We don't want 4 quarterbacks available, because then you get teams that are disillusioned that they don't need to trade up or they don't need to do X, Y, and Z. But I think J.J. McCarthy probably from here on out is going to be a name we got to get familiar with in terms of just being around the NFL draft landscape. I did not, when we started this process in the fall and watching him every college football Saturday, I did not expect him to be a first rounder. I didn't think he was worth a second round pick, frankly. But now here we're at Jaden, Drake, J.J. McCarthy, and Caleb Williams. Like that's the foursome right now that we're going to preview.
Yeah, it's wild. I mean, it just shows some of the desperation that's out there to find their next franchise quarterback. And you see the skill set, and like I saw a highlight today of J.J. McCarthy making plays in space, and it was unbelievable. But at the same time, you got to be able. Can he be a rhythm passer? And I think Jim Harbaugh, what he did with the Wolverines, it was a run heavy offense. Like you rarely saw McCarthy put the ball up in the air 25 plus times during a game. So like, can he be a guy that you can really rely upon to make the throws down the stretch and win football games and big football games, once you hit the postseason. So, I think that there's going to be a lot of homework that has to be done on J.J. McCarthy from these quarterback hungry teams between now and draft day.